Hi, this is Matt with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we'll be showing you how to repair your appliance. Remember, anytime you work on an appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. Also make sure you turn off the dishwasher's water supply underneath the sink. In this video we're going to show you how to change out the Frigidaire dishwasher, circulation pump and motor. It's going to be a very easy repair and should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can click on the link below or get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. When you open up the package, you're going to get the new circulation pump and motor. The circulation pump and motor circulates the water through the dishwasher. The manner you should be changing it out is if the impeller or the motor has failed and the dishes aren't getting clean, or the body is cracked and you're getting water leaking on the floor. In order to change the part, we have to pull the dishwasher out. So first thing we're going to do is go underneath the sink and disconnect the lines. Now that we're underneath the cabinets, you want to make sure that the dishwasher is still unplugged, and you may want to throw a towel down. When we take off the fill line in the drain hose, there's going to be some water that comes out. First, we're going to disconnect the fill line. It's connected right here to the hot water valve. You want to make sure the water valve is off. And then we're going to use our 5/8" wrench to loosen up the hose. Once you have it broke free, you can just reach in and unscrew it by hand. Once you have it off, you can just set it down, and then we can take off the drain hose. To take the drain hose off, you just want to follow it up to wherever it goes. It may go to the garbage disposal. Ours goes up to the air gap. Once you locate the end of it, we're going to take a 5/16 nut driver and loosen up the clamp. Once you have the clamp loose, you can pull it free and set it down. Now that we have the lines disconnected, we're going to open up the dishwasher door and take out the lower rack. All you have to do is pull it out, set it aside. Once you have the lower dish rack out, we're going to use the Phillips screwdriver to take out the screws to hold the dishwasher to the countertop. Once you have the screws out, we're going to lift up on the door a little bit and use it to pull the dishwasher out of the cabinet a little bit. Once you have it out far enough, we're going to grab the frame, pull it out the rest of the way. You want to pull it out far enough so we can lay it on its back. Now that we have the dishwasher pulled out, we're going to throw a towel down to protect the floor, catch any water that may come out. Once you have the towel down, we're just going to carefully lay it on its back. Now that we have the dishwasher laid on its back, we can see the circulation pump and motor. It's mounted right here on the sump at the base. First thing we're going to do is put a towel down, catch any water that may come out. Then we're going to disconnect the wiring harness. There's a little locking tab you just have to press and pull up on it. Now we're going to use the Torx 20 driver to remove the two screws that hold the bracket on, that holds the circulation pump and motor to the sump. Once you have the screws out, we're just going to grab the bracket and pull it out. Set it aside. Once you have the bracket off, all you have to do is wiggle the circulation pump and motor to get it to come out of the sump. Once you have it out, you can pull it off the dishwasher. Here's the old circulation pump and motor next to the new one. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. Before you put the new circulation pump and motor in, you want to make sure you clean this part of the sump out. And it's going to make it easier to put the new one in if you make sure this area is wet and then get the O-rings wet before you try to put them in. Once you have it wet, we're going to line it up with the sump and carefully push it in. Once you have it seated, we can put the bracket back on. We're just going to line it up with the slots and push it up into the sump. So I want to make sure the pin lines up and comes through. And we can use the Torx 20 driver to put the screws in. Now we can connect the wiring harness. Just want to grab the plug and plug it in. Make sure you get a good connection. It locks in place. Once you have it in, we can put the dishwasher back up on its feet. In order to put the dishwasher up on its feet, you just have to carefully lift it up. And we can pull the towel out. Now we have to reach underneath and put the lines through the cabinets. We want to push the dishwasher in about halfway. Then we can go underneath the sink and pull on the lines to make sure they're not caught on anything. Then we can push the dishwasher in the rest of the way. Now we can reconnect the drain hose to the air gap. Once you have it pushed up into place, we're going to use our 5/16 inch nut driver to tighten down the clamp. Once you have the drain line hooked up, we can hook up the water line. All you have to do is get it started by hand. Once you have it snug, we can reach in with our 5/8 inch wrench to tighten it down so it doesn't leak. Now that we have the lines reconnected, we're going to open up the dishwasher door and use the Phillips screwdriver to put in the screws to hold the dishwasher to the countertop. Once you have the screws in, we can put the lower dish rack back in. All you have to do is set it on the door and push it back into place. Once you have it in, we can close the door. Then we can plug it back in, turn the water back on, and take it for a spin. Thanks for joining us for another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. Check out our other repair videos on our site, Facebook, and YouTube.